Call your representatives now. Tell them to help the public. Tell them to stop the Public Service Commission from forcing the ratepayers to pay for mismanagement through SCG. Rate increases are not for improved service. Rate increases are not for the service we are receiving now. Rate increases are not for SCG employee pay. Rate increases are to pay for the nuclear reactors that are being built in Jenkinsville, South Carolina. Rate increases are for all the poor management that's going on at those reactors. Rate increases are to pay for stockholders' guaranteed increased dividends. Rate increases are for SCG SCANA CEO bonuses. Rate increases are for facilities that will bring in more and new customers from outside of South Carolina to SCG SCANA, who will reap all the benefits, with none going to the ratepayers for their investments. Rate increases are for nuclear reactors that should be paid for by willing investors, not the unwilling ratepayers. Extortion. Extortion is illegal. These rate increases are extortion. Ratepayers are not paying for better or improved service. And if they don't pay this extortion, their utilities will be cut off. Ratepayers are being forced to bear the burden of speculated services. Ratepayers are being forced to pay for increased customer base for the utility. Extortion.
number 2015-160E, I move that we approve South Carolina Electric and Gas Company's request for revised rates to yield additional revenues of $64,526,000. This is a reduction of $5,122,000 from the company's original request. The $64,526,000 figure, let me say that again. 64,526,000 figure reflects actual construction work in progress. Amounts through June 30th, 2015, and is consistent with the recommendations of the Office of Regulatory Standards. The company concurs with this recommendation. Under South Carolina Code Annotated Section 5833-280G, this commission must give substantial weight to any agreement between the company and the Office of Regulatory Standards on the revised rates to be implemented. Although comments were received that opposed the increase, no party disputed the findings of the ORS. Therefore, I move for approval of the revised rates addressed above, effective on October 30th, 2015. I also move that the company file revised tariffs reflecting the rates yielding the approved additional revenue within 10 days after receipt of the commission order in this manner. Madam Chair, I so move.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Fleming's motion. Is there any discussion?
Madam Chair.
Commissioner Randall.
Madam Chair, as I was considering the facts and merits of this case, I was focusing on three areas: the law of the state of South Carolina, specifically the Base Load Review Act, the effect of EPA's Clean Power Plan for the state of South Carolina, and our job as commissioners under, as defined by Act 175. When the company and ORS present a settlement, as was in the case in this docket, and no parties disputed the findings, as was in Commissioner Fleming's motion, this commission has a very narrow scope defined by law in which to act, and I believe this motion supports this settlement. In complying with